Good morning and welcome to the last week of this month. So let's start with gold. Gold is seriously bearish, right? What is playing out on gold is just geopolitical stuff that is playing out on gold. So this is expected. This is expected, right? So dollar is a safe haven now. Dollar is safe haven, right? So investor now, they are putting money more on dollar. So that's why dollar is very strong now. So dollar is very strong because dollar is a safe haven now. And once dollar is strong, once dollar is strong, form of a safe haven, then gold, silver, S&P 500, NASDAQ, US 30, all those stock will be coming down. Why? Because inflation, what's happening in the world is causing a lot of inflation. So the US, all the central bank of the world, they are not ready to cut interest rate down now. All of them are just trying to maintain, to sustain what we call disinflation. So, and currency will be strong, their commodities will be down, because what investors are looking for is where their money is safe, which we call safe haven. So that is what is happening this morning. That's the reason why we see gold. That we see gold is dumping. Gold is dumping seriously. So, but nevertheless, there's nothing with beginning without end, right? So, despite the dumping of gold, it doesn't mean that you cannot still get a pullback and a reversal. So, weekly on gold, now you can see price is seriously bearish, but we can find something spectacular. Sorry, I'm coming. Wait a minute. So we can find we have a kind of support level, and this one is just violated, right? So a kind of support level is just, so price is drawing to that. So anything moving from the worst they can come, maybe having taken liquidity from here, then that may give us a kind of maybe continuation. And so I'm looking at that 71% or 75 for bullish continuation, at least, maybe on gold. So for now, gold is bearish. So what we want to do now, we have price taking liquidity here, and price now is calling reading, and we have another liquidity that is residing here. So looking for a sell opportunity now on gold is still my best opinion, right? So what we want to do now, we just wait for a pullback. But this type of trade, the pullback is not giving, don't expect a kind of if the bullish will continue, don't expect a kind of deeper pullback on this guy. So let's go to 1 hour. So on 1 hour now, so we can see that price is pulling back 15 minutes. So this is where we want to work with now. So these are 4-hour swing high. The last candle. So these are 4-hour candle range, right? So anything from this place, that's a pullback, maybe to this imbalance, can give us a continuation to sell gold. So if you are looking to sell gold, I think this fair value gap here, which connect with this breaker block, mitigation block, I mean. So that place will be good for to short gold and put your stop loss above this high. So that is for gold. That is for gold. So maybe during New York session, we may see a sell opportunity on gold, right? So let's look at Euro USD. Let me clean the chart. So Euro USD weekly time frame. Let's see where we are. So last week, yes. So these are our weekly. Last week we closed bullish. All right. Last week we closed bullish. Serious, we closed bullish last week. Now, when you look at what is going on Euro USD, normally this is giving us a kind of so we have price fail to close above this place, then price reverse. Now price has come to a kind of major breaking major zone. So here now we have a kind of major support. The price is bouncing, but price has not fully mitigated support, which can be also a key zone. So we still have this key zone still open now. So we now let's look at the weekly. So this is price is ranging. So we have our CROT high and our CROT low. So what we can see now is, what I want to see is whether we trade down to take out this liquidity here, then we reverse, then we can continue buying. One, or better still, we have a opportunity to trade high, then tap into this place, then we can look for a sell continuation. So today's Monday, so we done. Now this is Friday high. So I would love if Friday high can become a bit taken. So when we look at 4 hours structural base, we have a break of structure here. So here we come our swing high and our swing low, and we have price which came to mitigate the my OTC zone, and now we have to sell it. So, but don't also forget that if you go to 1 hour, this guy may form a kind of a breaker around there. So for now, I will not be hurried. This last week Friday, candle high and candle low. So I want to see the information price will give to me. If you continue selling, fine, let it sell. So let's see if you give me a bullish evidence here, I can buy back, or if price come back to give me a bearish evidence here, maybe I sell. So for now, on the Euro USD, we don't have much to do. There's nothing for us to do. Let's just allow the price to play out. But where I spot a kind of buy, a kind of trade for us is USD chef. So we may get a sell limit on USD chef, right? So USD chef on weekly. Now this is how we sweep this weekly high. Now we tap into, when you look at it, normally these are breaker structure here. This is what we break structure weekly. So here we become what? Our weekly high and our weekly low. So let's mark it out. So here's our weekly high, and then this place our weekly low. So we are looking to sell from premium, right? You can see how price trap into my OTC zone. And again, when you see that way, so price come to a kind of key zones, which you can see that this other block here is that other block. So price tap into that other block with all the fair value gap. So now, So if our weekly high has been swept, then there's tendencies that will be trade back to this for this week. So we'll be looking at to trade back to this week, to this low on this week. So this is my weekly profile. Sorry, I have kata. This is my weekly profile on the. This is my weekly profile on what I call GBP chef. So then that will drop up to, let me just drop to 4 hours now. So on 4 hours, I love everything I'm seeing. Price traffic to my OTZ, ultimate trading zones. Yes. So now what we can see here is that there's some information that is being developing here. One, we have this high be taken, right? Price create another low, another high there. This is the sweep. So before I was waiting for this low to be taken, but that low, let's go back to weekly, daily. So that formed a daily low for us. So now this is last week high and last week low on daily. So we have another CROT formation here. So now is whether we trade back to this low and we trade back to this low. So this low will be our first take profit and then will be our second take profit. So we'll get a trade. So what we are looking at for now is, so on 1 hour, you can see that we have that high be taken, then we have this low be taken. So now where do we find a base? So I can see here there's a fair value gap here, and there's a little high which can become a kind of inducement for price. So we can use that place, we can use this high, do our sell limit. So ladies and gentlemen, so this will be our sell limit for this guy, So you can look for a sell around there, right? You can target this low. That is about 3 arrow for you. So all you should be looking out for is price to come to this zone, tap you in, then sell. Then the overall swing is this low. So that gives us about 6 hour trade. So about 6 hour trade. So first to profit this low. So that is my taking on USD chef. That's what I'm looking at on USD chef. Right. So let's look at GU. So GU weekly profile on GU. So GU now is forming. Let's go to daily. So now, so this is the profile we'll be working with on GU. So working with that profile. Whatever candle that is forming is an inside bar candlesticks. So I would love to see what our price will react to this low as price come here. So now this is what we should be waiting for. We want to see this guy is selling now. Then they will seek liquidity out of this tool. If they seek this low and give us a reversal back, they will buy back to this top. So that is what I will be looking out to do on GU. So structure wise, we still bearish. Here we have our last break of structure. Then here become the swing high. You can see our price come back to the premium and it's selling off. So let's see this zone. I would love them to come and take down this low. Then that can give us what? A kind of a bullish opportunity on this guy. So let me quickly talk about DXY, which is dollar index. So weekly profile on dollar index still is very bullish. So we have this is the profile we are working with, the low of that profile, and then we will not see. So whatever is happening here is just a inside bar. So drop it to daily. So now, so we have our weekly low. So now prices, you can see price form a kind of a Gothic candle inside this weekly profile, which is ranging. So now 4 hours. Now 4 hours, we have a kind of mitigation that price give us internal break of structural return. So this fair value gap, I pointed out early this morning and watch how price will react. So if price continues selling, so that we may sell to this low to come and take out this low. Then from this low, we'll see if we get a bullish continuation back to this high, or price just sell off, take out this high, then we have this sell. So for now, based on 4 hours, EURUSD is still is bearish from smaller time frame. Ladies and gentlemen, is bearish from 1 hour, we are bearish. For 4 hours, we are bearish. So, and that is where we have a clear direction. So on 1 hour, this is where we shift structure. So we shift structure here. You can see how price came to this supply zone here, mitigate the supply zone. Then price came down. Then another break of structure happened here. So this 1 hour profile. So as you can see, this is internal bearish. Our price has come back here now, mitigate this imbalance. So I'm expecting a continuation selling on this guy to continue selling. And if this guy is selling, then we'll be having bullish, internal bullish on Euro USD share. That will give us that USD share. Right. So that is what I have for us majorly